Hello! So today I am doing a beginner's eye makeup tutorial. So I went through this eye look really step by step, going through like specific eyeshadows, why I'm using them, why you're using brushes, where to put things, everything like that. I tried to really look at it as someone who really doesn't know much about makeup, like when I started doing makeup. So I tried to do that. If you have any other questions about anything that I'm doing in this video, please let me know in the comments down below and I will totally answer it. I really like this look that I did. It's very simple but really effective. Still, I didn't just want to do a look where like, put brown eyeshadow in your crease, ta-da, you're done. I tried to make it so that like, yes, you are wearing makeup, you put effort into your makeup, but it's still not like a 30-step eye look, you know? So I tried to kind of find that balance. Hopefully you like the look and hopefully you find this helpful. If you have any other requests for like beginners makeup specifics, so if you want like a beginner eyebrows or eyeliner or mascara, anything like that, let me know. It'd be fun to do. But yeah, I just want to do videos that people will want to watch. So if you have any requests for those or any other kind of video, just leave it in the comments down below. Like this video and subscribe if you liked it and like me. That'd be cool. And other than that, I hope you enjoy the video and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Alright, so I already have my foundation on and everything. So we're just going to be focusing on the eye makeup today. So I'm going to be using one palette for this look. I'm going to be using the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. It looks like this. Super, super pretty. Lots of different options. You can do hundreds of different looks with this. This is kind of expensive, so I pulled out a couple palettes that you can get a very similar look with that are cheaper. So the first one is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It looks like this. Very similar, as you can kind of see. Another Morphe palette that you can use is the 35V. This is what it looks like, very similar. We're really going to be working with like these like browns and some light shimmers. Both of those are I think around $25. The Lorac is about $50. And then a palette that does not have any shimmers in it, but you can get the entire look without the shimmer in it, would be the Milani Most Loved Matte. It's really, really great. This is like $8, I want to say, 8 or 10. Super, super great. It just doesn't have the shimmer. For this look, I'm going to be doing a kind of light smoky eye with like a light shimmer on the lid. And I have pulled out 4 brushes that you'll need. I have a big fluffy brush, a smaller fluffy brush for like more like detailed crease work, a flat shader brush, which is just a skinny little brush like that. That's for the shimmer, and a definer brush, which is just like this little kind of rectangle-y guy. So the easiest way to get the most blended eye makeup is to start with the crease work and then do the eyelid. And you want to start with the lighter colors in the crease first instead of going like straight in with the black or dark brown or whatever you're going to be using and then trying to blend that out. It's a little bit trickier. So as my first color, I'm going to be using the shade Walnut right there. It is like a light medium, kind of warm neutral brown. I'm going to pick up just a little bit on my fluffy brush. You can kind of wave some of the excess powder off of it. And then you are going to look in the mirror and see where your eyelid meets like the rest of your eye, and you're just going to put it right there. Windshield wiper motions, as every YouTuber in the world says. So I use those like back and forth motions to begin with, and then I go with little tiny circular motions to blend it out. And with the light color, I go like all the way up like into my eyebrow. You can see my little eyebrow hairs moving. And I bring that onto my eyelid. Just kind of get it everywhere. You can always you're gonna be building more colors on top. And just do the same thing on the other eye. And the reason that you put it kind of everywhere is because this is the base that everything else is going to blend into. And don't worry if it goes on the lid, that's fine that it's on the lid. The shimmer will cover it up. And you don't want to go too far down here because that'll drag your eye down. And so just kind of bring it to like, I think you can see it like right there, like where your eye stops, and then start bringing it back in. What I do, just because it's fast and it works, is just use that same brush to start work on the lower lash line. Just whatever is left on the brush. You can pick up more product if you want, and just look up and put that eyeshadow right on your lower lash line. And because you're using a big brush, it's gonna kind of get everywhere. It's not gonna be super precise. That's fine. Just kind of use like the edge of your brush right there. Don't go like straight on, but just like put it upward and just kind of brush on your lashes. And yes, my earrings are little shark teeth. I made them myself. I am going to be going in with 2 different colors. I'm going to be mixing them. And I'm going to be using Maple and Bark. Maple is a little bit lighter and warmer, and Bark is a little bit darker and more neutral. And I think they're going to make a really pretty color and what I'm looking for when they're mixed together. So I'm going to be using the smaller fluffy crease brush. And just like a little tap in each of them. Tap off the excess. And then this I'm going to put on the outer corner of my eye and also into the crease. So I'm going to start by tapping it on the outer corner and then bring it up into my crease. And I'm not putting this everywhere like we did with that last color. I'm really focusing it just on the outer corner and the crease a little bit, but I'm not like bringing it up and swirling it and blending it everywhere. And if you feel like you need more help blending, take that first brush. You can pick up more eyeshadow if you want, and then just go right over that line where you think you need more blending. And the reason that you really most of the time want to focus dark colors on the outer corner, not so much like in this inner corner, is that it will help open up your eyes more. If you bring a lot of colors in here, it can make your eyes look more like squinty and close together. If you feel like you have really wide set eyes, you can totally do that. It'll help bring your eyes closer to the center of your face. But for the most part, just keep, it's more flattering to keep the darkness on the outer corners. So you can go in with another layer of that dark brown if you want it to be darker. I am happy with that darkness. Now I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the other eyeshadow, and just on this same brush, whatever of the dark browns is left, and just run that under my lash line. I want to darken up just a little bit more on the outer corners of my eye. So I'm going to be taking that small definer brush, and I would typically go in with black, because that's just me, but black can be tricky and scary for some people. So I'm going to be going in with Hickory. It's a super, super dark brown, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit on that definer brush, and I'm just going to press this on my lash line only about halfway, so like the outer half. And that's going to act as a super easy eyeliner for us. You can kind of see the difference there. I'm going to do the same on my lower lash line. And I'm going to leave that top line as it is, but I'm just going to blend out that line on the bottom a little bit. Alright, so that is all of the matte eyeshadows that we're going to be applying now. It's still super soft, but you definitely do have definition. It's emphasizing your eyes. These colors are all flat around any eye color. It'll make anything look pretty. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight my inner corner and maybe my brow bone. So I'm going to be taking the color Kava. It's a really pretty light gold, and I'm using the flat shader brush, just picking up a little bit, and I'm just going to press it right on like my tear duct inner corner. So now we're going to go in with the lid color, and I'm going to be using Pink Bronze down here. It's a shimmer. It's not like a metallic, it's not gonna like beam off of my eyelid, but it's like a light bronzy color with a little bit of like a pink shift in it. So I'm gonna pick that up on the same flat shader brush, and I'm going to press this on my eyelid. And I'm only gonna bring it to about halfway because we have all those dark colors over there. I don't wanna cover them up. And I bring my lid colors pretty much up to my crease where we had those browns. That looks pretty good to me. I'm just going to take that small crease brush and just run over that line of where the lid color blends into the crease color just to blend that out a little bit. Alright, and now I want to make that lid color a little bit shinier. This is not necessary. If you like it like this, totally leave it. I just want a little bit more shimmer and a little bit of more of a difference between the lid color and the outer corners. So I'm going to pick up the eyeshadow on the brush, and then I'm going to be taking a setting spray and just spray that eyeshadow on the brush. It'll make the eyeshadow a little bit more wet, and that makes it shinier. And then I'm just gonna press that on. And you can see that brings out more of the shimmers and like the metallic in there. If you don't have a setting spray, you can also just use water. That works pretty much just the same. Sometimes water can make the eyeshadow kind of clump up, and setting sprays don't. So that's why I normally use a setting spray. I have used water. It works fine if you don't want to buy a setting spray just for your eyeshadow. So that is all. It was super easy. This will be flattering to anybody, any eye color. You can change up the colors, you can change up the eyeshadow palette, the products, but this general placement and everything is going to be very easy and flattering and easy to follow. So you basically just build light to dark, blending in between each step with that big first blending brush. You can add more eyeliner if you want. I just thought that this would be easy. We can go into eyeliner another day. It's a whole lot of beast. But yeah, so I'm going to finish up by just applying some mascara, and then I will be back. So I just finished up the rest of my makeup and like did my hair and put on a cute necklace and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to wrap this video up. While I was doing all that, I thought of a couple more things that I wanted to share with you. One of my biggest tips with eyeshadow, especially mattes and like crease work and stuff, is to make sure that you don't have a lot of eyeshadow on your brush. And that took me a very long time to realize that that actually works, and I still struggle with that sometimes when I'm just like, yeah, I'll put on more eyeshadow, I'll get done faster, because I'm just really impatient when I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, just dip your brush in like once or twice and then tap off the excess on like your hand or the palette or anything, and then apply it to your eye. It'll just make your life so much easier. If you put on a ton of eyeshadow right away, you're gonna have a hell of a time trying to blend that all out. And if you just start with less and lighter and then build up, yeah, you might have to apply the same color twice, but like that's easier than having to remove everything and start over because you applied too much. So yeah, I thought of that. But yeah, I hope that this video was helpful. I tried. If you want me to do like a step-by-step, really like walking through a different kind of look, let me know. I'm totally up for that. And yeah, that was about it. Thanks for watching.